I'm Grace, I'm a fashion major, and I'm 20 years old. So this is a croquis, it's a fashion sketch, and it shows how we draw a garment onto a model. This is the final product of what I will be showing today. So first we're going to grab a template from online, print it out, and then you are going to take a small piece of tracing paper and place it over the template. Trace the outline of the template, and then we're eventually going to be transferring it onto Bristol paper. So we'll need to trace the backside of the tracing paper and then place it on the Bristol and trace the front side so it transfers. So on this model, I'm just focusing on the outline because you don't need these lines here for this dress. These lines show where darts and the waistband should hit on the model, but the dress does not show that, so you do not need them. Once you have the figure on the Bristol paper, you're going to use the reference image to sketch the garment onto the model. And then you do the same, but you're doing this on tracing paper. So then you're again transferring it onto the Bristol paper. So now I'm going to transfer what is on the tracing paper onto the Bristol paper. So similar to step one, we're going to now look at the garment from the reference picture and put it on to the model, and then we're going to trace it onto the Bristol paper. So the next step is adding in color and details using Copic markers, colored pencils, micron pens, gel pens, basically everything. So now I'm going to add color and detail to the garment. Now from this, you're eventually going to get this with adding detail and highlights and shadows. We do this to know what a garment will look like on a real human and to make the actual garment itself.
What is your drawing experience?
I have taken drawing 1 and I'm an intro to fashion, so very minimal.
When you first started drawing, what was your biggest struggle?
Figuring out which mediums to use and making it look accurate and proportionate.
When you start a new drawing, how do you start?
I usually look up inspiration and do research first, and thus sparks it on the paper.
And when you actually go to the drawing part, how do you begin?
Depends on the drawing, really. Depends on.
If you're doing a still life.
I usually start by doing the main outline and then go from there.
For referencing, what do you use?
I use the internet, Google.